We have begun recording. Hello everyone, it's me again. I have not filmed in a very long time. You might be wondering, where have you been, Erin? Actually, I went on a really awesome trip that I did vlog, I just haven't uploaded it. I also went for a day boating, which I also vlogged and have not yet uploaded. I cut my hair, and that's pretty much where we're at. Today we're gonna make a chiton. This is not an instructional video, this is just something that I am going to show to you because I can't believe that I'm doing this, and I'm probably going to need a recording to prove to myself that I did in fact do it. What's a chiton? It's an ancient Greek style of dress that both men and women would have worn. I don't think that it's like common wear from the little bit of Wikipedia research that I did, but it sure is a dress. Why am I making a chiton from scratch? Because I am going to a toga party tomorrow, and I wanted to go more all out than just wrapping a bedsheet around myself, which I tried. Doesn't look good. Also, I'm a Greek history buff, and I have always wanted a chiton. There are two different kinds of chitons. I don't know how to put pictures on the screen, so I'm not going to. There's basically Doric and Ionic. The Doric is what most people are used to. It's got two pins right here, and then you kind of just wrap a belt around yourself, and you've got a bedsheet wrapped around you in a way that can pass as a dress. I tried that, I was not at all pleased. The one that I'm making is an Ionic chiton, and basically there's going to be two pins here, but there are also going to be pins all along my arms so that I kind of have sleeves, and this one I can do by sewing instead of just pinning, and that feels a lot better to me. So what am I going to need? This. This is two pieces of 45% linen, I guess the rest is cotton. Each piece is 60 inches by 60 inches. The way I got those measurements is by measuring my arm span, so from palm to palm, and from my shoulders to the ground when I was standing, obviously. That came to roughly 60 by 60 inches. For the cannibalized version that I'm making, and by cannibalized I mean I looked at pictures long enough that I figured out what roughly I need to do. I am also going to be using this piece of gold cording as a girdle. I don't know if you could see that at all. You'll get a better shot of it later, I'm sure. And you need some pins for the shoulders and arms. I couldn't find any nice gold pin rings that I kind of wanted. I could just sew them together, but I found some really cool gold buttons that I'm going to be using. I hope you can see that. That's what I'm going to be using. These ones are the big ones. I'll be putting them on my shoulders, and then I got 4 smaller ones to use along the arms. I'm also using pinking shears and a tape measure, and that's pretty much going to be it. I'll be using my my old Hello Kitty sewing machine and an iron, if that's important to you. Okay, I have 2 half days to work on this, so I need to get started now. I think I'm gonna make tea first, but I need to get started now. So I'm going to tell you what I'm doing, but like I said, this is by no means an instructional video because I don't have a clue what I'm doing. So let's make a chiton, shall we? So the first thing that I did with my linen was I washed the pieces in the washing machine and hung them out to dry. I didn't show you that part of the process, obviously. And in that process, some of it got pretty frayed along the edges. So I'm gonna trim that all off and then I'm gonna iron them. Okay, we've got nicely ironed and trimmed linen. The other one's still hanging off the banister upstairs. And now we're going to pin it so that we can hem it, because I don't want it to fray anymore. It has been probably an hour and a half or so, and I have hemmed one of my sheets, which is not awesome. I mean, I'm pleased with it for the most part, but that was a lot of time and I still have a whole nother sheet to do. I've decided that hemming is the worst. So we have taken a break to work out and shower, hence the towel turban. All of my linen is hemmed, which means it is time for the exciting part. I actually get to sew two things together. So I'm putting one piece down, right side up, and the right side is the side that you want to be showing when you wear the thing. I'm laying the other piece on top of it right side down so that the right sides are facing each other. It's not a perfect match, but it's pretty good. So what's gonna happen is I'm going to sew a seam along here and another one along the far length. So we're basically gonna have a big ol' inside out tube, and that's exactly what I'm wanting. So I had work, and now I'm home from work. It is 10:22 p.m., so my plan for tonight is to do one buttonhole. So I've done some measurements. This tiny little faint blue line there is the center. So then these little tiny blue X's are where I'm going to put the shoulder straps, and there should be enough that there's some slack and I'll have a bit of a cowl neck. And then these other blue lines are where I will be putting the smaller buttons. They're over here too. And that'll give me some shoulder straps. I managed 3 buttonholes out of 6, so that's good. The 2 big ones are done. Just 3 more little ones. And then I just have to sew on the buttons themselves, and then I'm done. So I'll do that tomorrow. But now I'm going to sleep. We have a finished product. I definitely learned some stuff, and I'm definitely going to alter a couple things before I go because I have a bit of time. These buttons keep slipping out of the buttonholes, so I'm going to alter that. And I have learned one thing that I'm going to do on this in the future is I'm going to undo some of the seams so that I can put another button here, and that way I have more of a sleeve. But for now, for something that I threw together in 2 days, I am not at all displeased. I'm very excited to wear this tonight.
Thank you for watching. Bye.